This month's CatsCast is kindly stopped for me by KM Veohongs. It's available on the Escape Artist Premium Content feed on Patreon for patrons at the premium content level, that's $5 a month or above. And speaking of Patreon and fundraising in general, CatsCast has been sort of an oddball shoestring operation so far, but starting in January we're restructuring to run things a little more professionally to make sure episodes get out on time and submissions move through the queue at a more reasonable pace. We can do this because we're part of Escape Artists. I can't begin to tell you how much support we've gotten from this organization in terms of audio production, shared wisdom. Folks at EA have amassed a lot of wisdom over the years, general collegiality, and, of course, more tangible resources. Which brings us to fundraising. This year, Escape Artists became a registered 501c3 nonprofit, so if you pay taxes in the US, you may be able to deduct your donation amount. Escape Artists can now accept workplace giving and employer matching gifts, stock donations, gifts from donor-advised funds, foundations, and corporate philanthropy programs. I've also been told that if you have investment accounts with a required minimum distribution and you haven't taken it yet, you can have it sent directly to EA as a 501c3. You don't have to report the distribution as income, you tick the required box, and it's a charitable donation. It's a triple win. I have no idea what any of that means, but presumably you do if it applies to you. We'll be back here in the free feed next month. In the meantime, here's a sample of what's playing over on Patreon.
I rise from my spot by the window in room 126 of the Sunny Glades home for Health and Rehabilitation. The sun set an hour ago, so it's no great loss. My front paws extend, claws out, before I shift my weight forward and kick out each hind leg. I don't have the range of motion I once did. Everything creaks and clicks now. But since the moment I selected my first feline host, I found there is nothing quite so satisfying as a good stretch. I jump down and land on the tiled floor, hard. I wish they'd carpet the rooms, but that's hardly sanitary, is it? The hop up onto the bed is more difficult still. We're in the hospice wing, of course, and these beds are tall. I've still got the ups to make it, but it's a near thing. Finding a replacement body should be on the top of my to-do list. This one is rather past its natural expiration date, and if I don't find a new host before it gives out completely, I'll be as rudderless as the souls I'm supposed to help. It's only that I'm rather attached to the form I'm currently inhabiting. I've been Archimedes for so long now, I'm not sure I remember how to be anyone else.